Hi, and welcome to another episode of Meatless Tuesdays. On menu today is another quick and easy weekday recipe, that is the cauliflower and butternut squash curry with white beans. For this episode, I decided to use the vegetables which are in season at this time of the year in Germany and many other parts in the world for the various health benefits that the seasonal vegetables have. Let's go ahead and start with the prep. First, I am starting with peeling and chopping the garlic. The reason behind it is that I want my garlic to be exposed to air for until I finish the rest of my prep. So what the garlic does when exposed to air for a few minutes is produce allicin and provide you with its maximum health benefits, which would otherwise be lost when you cook the garlic and expose it to heat. Make sure to chop it finely so nobody gets a big chunk when having the curry. So these are 2 cloves of garlic chopped and kept aside. Next, I'm slicing a green chili. You can increase the quantity if you like your curry more spicy or skip it if you prefer it mild. Now I'm thinly slicing 3 spring onions. Keep the white and the green part separated. Moving ahead to our butternut squash, here I have taken half because mine was bigger. This will give us around 300 grams or 3 cups of prepared squash pieces. I'm taking the skin off using a peeler, splitting it into half and taking out the seeds and scraping the insides using a spoon. And then I'm dicing the butternut squash into bite-sized pieces. Here I've taken a small cauliflower about 300 grams in weight, washed and patted it dry. Now separating the florets by hands. And then I will cut down the bigger florets into bite-sized pieces using a knife. And this leads to our final part of prep. I'm chopping some coriander for garnishing later. Now that the prep part is done, let's move ahead to the cooking process. I've put a medium-sized pot on medium heat and now adding about 2 tablespoons of olive oil into it. Once my olive oil is hot, I am adding the chopped garlic, green chilies, and the white part of my spring onion. I'm sauteing it for about a minute. Next, I'm going to add a tablespoon of this tomato paste, which is a concentrated form of tomato puree. But in case you don't have tomato paste, you can use 1/4 cup of tomato puree instead. Along with this, I'm also going to add my spices now, which are half teaspoon of coriander powder, half teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1/4 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder. Feel free to adjust the quantity according to your preference. And 1 teaspoon of salt along with 1/4 teaspoon of freshly crushed black pepper. Also adding about 2 tablespoons of water so that my spices don't burn. But if you have used tomato puree instead of tomato paste, you don't need to add water. Sauteing it for about 2 minutes on medium heat. Adding my butternut squash and cauliflower to the pot. Now we will saute our vegetables for a good 3 to 4 minutes. This step gives our vegetables a deeper flavor and your curry will come out more flavorful. So take your time here and let your vegetables develop a little browning before we move on to the next step. To make our curry more filling, I am going to add this can, that is 400 grams of big white beans. Make sure to check your labels. Mine only contain beans, water and salt. I'm adding them along with their liquid, which gives the curry a really nice and thick consistency. Also adding half can, that is 200 ml of full fat organic coconut milk. Don't forget to shake your can well before you add it. Give it a good mix. Then cover and cook on medium-low heat for 12 to 15 minutes. Once your vegetables are tender, switch off heat. Now add the green part of spring onion along with the chopped coriander and give it a gentle mix. Your curry is now ready to be served. I am serving the curry over my rice-like oats, which complements the flavor really well. If you haven't checked out the recipe, I would highly recommend you do. It's a great healthier substitute to rice and goes really well with any curries or dals. I'm linking the recipe in the description box below, do check it out. You can garnish your curry with some extra spring onion and chopped coriander. I hope you join me for another episode of Meatless Tuesdays next week, where it is going to get a little festive. I will see you then. Bye bye.